going on to you, Geminis? You have the Strength, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. A lot of you Geminis are done talking to, associating with the Ray Rays and the Pookies. The dysfunctional individuals, whether they appear to be decent, whether they show you that they're ratchet and they're dysfunctional up front. A lot of you Geminis are done with the upfront ones and the ones that hide in the dark. All of the people that would, Two of Wands, right, get you upset, stand back and watch, get you on your nerves, likes to play all these games. You're the Strength. You're done with that. That's what the Strength is for. You're showing that you don't need it, you don't even want it in your life, so you're just excommunicating them from your life completely. You go to a grocery store and you see some sort of situation happening, you're just going to go to another grocery store. Some people bickering and arguing in the grocery store, making a big scene, you're just going to be like, let's go right to another grocery store. That's how I am now. I'm not saying you got to be like that, but what I'm trying to say is that's how you are now. Because the Ace of Swords represent you don't see the value in it. A lot of you Geminis do not see the value in wasting your time trying to talk to individuals and trying to get to know them when they do not even take the opportunity to get to know you as well seriously. They don't look at it like this is a brand new chance for them to actually get to know somebody. They just look at it like this is a brand new chance to play games and act like and be stupid and act like they don't have any kind of common sense. And I just see that a lot of you Geminis are pretty much done with it. Why continue to go after an individual, right? So when they acting like this. So what this means is this, the Six of Swords. When you see a person acting like that, you just stop calling them. Stop reaching out. You just stop. You just stop. You just X them from your life. You're getting to know them. You're listening to what they have to say. You're paying attention to see if they're like this, right? And you're just, like I said, going to another grocery store, going on to someone else. And you're not even making a big stink about it, a big scene, having to tell them that. Some of y'all are just dipping. And you're dipping out in the early stages, which is you getting to know them and talking to them. A lot of you Geminis could be making this decision 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in of ever knowing them coldly, right? First time you met them. You get to know them a little bit. They let something slip. Oh, I got this big network going on with my friends. Oh, really? Tell me about it. Oh, well, I got this network with cryptocurrency. That don't necessarily sound so legal. So a lot of you Geminis are gonna bounce from that. Just any kind of, once you observe that they on to some sort of stupidness, you Geminis are bouncing. It has to be legal. They have to be on the straight and narrow. They have to have a plan. They have to know what they talk about. They have to be decent. They have to be in their bag, focused on being a contributing member without ripping and running around and causing all this mischief. The King of Wands represent because you really don't have the time anymore. And you're demonstrating, not even from some sort of act, you're just, per se, like you're acting, you're leaving. That in on itself is a demonstration that if a person doesn't get their act right, you could be here today, gone tomorrow, out of a person's life, left them alone. So when people come to you, you are demonstrating that when people come to you, they have to step to you correctly. But then you have the Eight of Wands. You know a little bit better what it is that you want, right? And you should know what it is. You should know what it is that you want a little bit better, because you have too many adults who will come out here and not know necessarily what it is that they want, and will be completely lost. And they talk about the archetypical degular things. They want somebody that's over 6 feet. They want somebody that has long hair. On both sides, I'm explaining both sides. They want somebody with nice hips. Or on the other side, they want somebody that's a millionaire and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, does no one have any kind of real thoughts of their own? Come on, not this top 10 baddie is gonna holler at you. Not this, you know what I'm saying? Not this incredibly handsome individual is gonna holler at you. Be real. No, a lot of you Geminis, what it is that you want, your expectations, very low. Which is great, because it means that it's not to be able to be pleased is becoming for you Geminis more where it should be. You're getting down to earth in the sense that you're becoming more realistic. That's one of the things that more people can honestly do better for themselves, is to become more realistic with themselves, because there's far too many people who like to play games in the sense of, even when they come to picking and choosing what it is that they say that they want, right, with the Eight of Wands, do they really understand what it is that they're looking for, though? The Three of Wands and the Three of Cups is about, so you will get to know other people. You don't have a problem with that. You'll get to know other people. However, even though you're getting to know them, right, you will still have a social life. You'll still make room, because sometimes people put the relationship in front of everything else, including their own self-care. They put the other person up on a pedestal, but then they completely neglect their own self-care, right? But a lot of you Geminis are not going to do that. You will have a healthy work-life balance, or a mix. I won't say balance, I'll say a mix, because it's really more of a mixture than it is a balance. The Ace of Wands now and the Queen of Pentacles is about, because because a lot of you need to realize that you have to be selective about the quality of the people that you have around you. Because when you're not, things can go left quite a bit. And you need to pay attention to that. The Queen of Pentacles, however, represents you Geminis are prepared for, you're more open to meet someone that you can actually be compatible with, which is great, because it means that you're becoming more open to actually meet someone that you're supposed to meet. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but so many people is trying to force this regular, the popular, trendy stuff. Person with big hips, long hair, they face is pretty, you know what I'm saying? Body count lower than this, that, the third, or they're on the other side. They want a person that's tall, dark, handsome, mysterious, exciting, $1 million, ghost in the, you know what I'm saying? Ghost from Power in a suit. It's like, but no, a lot of you Geminis are starting to get real with it, in the sense of, if you get a person like this, one of those that I mentioned, right? And the two of you actually fit, and they are decent people, amazing. But if you don't, it is what it is, right? For me, for instance, right, as an example, I look at myself like on a scale of 1 to 10. If I had to scale myself, I would probably say I'm between the ranges of 3 to about 5. 3 to 5. No more than 5. Right? 3 to 5. Seriously, 3 to 5. So I'm looking at it from a perspective of the person doesn't have to be the hottest person in the world that I would like to particularly get with. They don't have to be the hottest person in the world. Like I said before, as long as they're decent looking, as long as they have great intangible qualities that can be translated tangibly, they can share some of those qualities with me. Those qualities are great qualities to keep. I'm great with that person. But I'm not looking for this individual that's fine, tall tree to climb, or same height, maybe a little bit shorter, big booty. Like, I'm not looking for all of that per se. If I get it, great. You know, I'm not gonna knock it. But if I don't, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Just this looker. I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? Nor am I knocking it. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. I'm really not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not surprised. 5 of Swords, the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and then you have the Justice. This right here is about you, Geminis. If some of you Geminis end up going out and you end up getting rejected, don't worry about it. It ends up hurting you for a little while. It ends up breaking your heart for a couple of days. Don't worry about it, because those people would be terrible to get to know anyway. They're going to do the very same thing. Then when they finally meet their match, they're going to be crying about it. Because you have a lot of people who play and then they cry when they lose. The Justice, like I said, time will tell a tale. Those are the people that don't want to get with you now, that tear you down, that are disrespectful, right? With no cause. Those are the same people, right? This is why you got the Justice. Those are going to be the same people that's going to be upset about it later on in the future, because they, like I said, they wasted their time. They wasted their own time and your time when they shouldn't have. They should have taken you more seriously. So now, whatever bed they make is the bed that they're going to have to lay on. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10K subs. We're actually almost there. We have less than 50 subs to go. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.